Mark Gibson's Human Rights Channel. Accountant with designations CPA, MBA, CMA, ACPA, ASA, Australia. Enjoy learning!
So, service cost allocations. So, allocating service department costs to operating departments follows step-by-step procedures depending on the methods that the management thinks would be the most appropriate method applicable to their operations. Operating departments include those departments or subunits of the organization to which its main activities are carried out. Example, production department of a manufacturing firm, College of Accountancy in a university. Service departments are departments uh, ano to? Which provide assistance to the operating departments to facilitate the activities being carried out by the operating departments. No? Example, purchasing department of a manufacturing firm or registrar's office of a school. O sige, para lang, well, that's a theory part, no? Pero in order for you to siguro understand more of what's this service department cost, no? Bigay tayo ng example. Sa, sabihin natin yung manufacture ng, sige, yung teddy bear, manufacture ng teddy bear. So, di ba in a manufacturing plant, meron kang mga service department. Paano yun? Siyempre, kung meron kang manufacturing plant, meron kang canteen. So, si canteen, definitely, nag-incur ng cost yan. No? Ano pa yung possible na service department ng manufacture ng teddy bear? So, meron ding purchasing department. Siyempre, siya yung nagpo-procure, siya yung namimili naghahanap ng vendor, nagbi-bidding, kumukuha ng sabihin natin na maayos na product from different vendors. So, definitely, nag-i-incur ng cost si purchasing department, no? So, ang pag-aaralan lang naman natin ngayon is paano natin i-allocate yung cost ni canteen or ni cafeteria at yung cost ni purchasing department doon sa total production ni ng manufacturing plant, no? So, in our example, si teddy bear. Okay? So, there are two methods of allocating service department cost, no? So una, direct method, and pangalawa, step down method, no? Okay? So proceed tayo class sa exercise para mas mabilis intindihin. Okay? So, binigay ko na yung sagot dyan, pero iisa-isahin natin siya by looking into the calculation. No? So, ready ka lang muna. Pag-usapan muna natin yung problem. Okay? Parker Company has two service departments, cafeteria and engineering, and two operating departments. No? So, the number of employees in each department is given below. So, you have 10 employees for cafeteria, 40 for engineering. For operating department, you have 500 employees and 200 employees for operating department 2. Okay. The cost of cafeteria are allocated to other departments on the basis of the number of employees in the departments. If these costs are budgeted at 69,375, how much would be allocated to each of the operating department? No? O, ito class pag sinabi nating direct method, yung cost ng service departments, so in this problem, ang service department natin dito ay yung cafeteria and engineering. Okay? So, sana nakakasunod pa. Yung cost ng cafeteria and cost ng engineering, pag direct method, it will be directly allocated between the operating department. Ulitin ko ha, pag direct method, yung cost ng service departments, so yung cost ng cafeteria, cost ng engineering, will be directly allocated between operating departments, no? So operating department 1 and 2. Okay? So in this case, this is direct method, no? So ang total cost daw ng cafeteria is 69,375. Okay? So mali to. Dapat to ay cafeteria. This is cafeteria and engineering. Cafeteria and engineering. Okay? So, sabi dyan, ito pa rin na. Kunin ko lang yung problem dito siguro para hindi. Wag mo yun sa ibaba. Yan yung problem ha. So sabi, cafeteria, may 10 employees. Si engineering may 40. Si operating may 500 and 200. If these costs are budgeted at 69,375 and to be allocated to other departments on the basis of number of employees in the department. No? So ang kailangan lang natin i-allocate si 69,375 based on the number of employees. So in this case, meron kang kailangan mo lang i-ratio, no? Kailangan mo lang i-prorate, no? So total mo 700 employees, 500 employees kay operating department 1, 5 and 200 employees kay operating department 2. So therefore, ito yung calculation. 69,375 multiplied by yung prorata. 500 over 700. Saan nakuha yung 700? Yun yung total nung total number of employees in operating departments 1 and 2. Okay? So that's the direct method. Tandaan, direct method is we're going to directly allocate this cost, service cost to the operating department. No? O ito, mag-assume lang tayo. No? Sabihin natin na ang engineering cost ang total niya is gasong lang ako 95,000. Okay? So ngayon, you have to allocate this based on the number of employees pa rin. So all you need to do is get also the prorata. So lagay ko lang to dito para lang maayos yung format. Pero in this case, gawin ko na siyang 95,000. And then, ito rin, gawin ko 95,000 para ma-compute ko yung allocation nila. So, pansin mo, total is 95,000 pa rin allocated between operating department 1 and operating department 2. So, that's your direct method of service cost allocation. Okay? So, madali, no? Wala pang complicated dyan. Okay. Punta tayo sa exercise 2A. Okay. I'll read the problem. So Westmore Company has 2 service departments and 2 operating departments. No? Budgeted costs and other data relating to these departments are presented below. So you have your departmental costs. So ito yung cost of each department. No? So building and grounds, meron ka daw 54,000. Personnel, 200,000. Operating Department A, 650,000. Operating Department B, 800,000. Oops. Square feet occupied. So ito yung in a building, no? Ito yung ina-occupy nung bawat department. So 1,000 square feet for building and grounds, 3,000 for personnel. Ito yung personnel office, no? And then 12,000 and 15,000 for operating departments A and B respectively. Ilan naman yung employees? So we have 10, 5, 45, and 55, no? Respectively. And direct labor hours. So walang direct labor hours kay building and grounds and kay personal office kasi these are service departments, no? Therefore, ang direct labor hours dun lang sa operations. So direct labor hours ni operating department A, 76,000, and then 92,000 for operating department B. Okay? The cost of building and grounds are allocated first. The costs of building and grounds are allocated first on the basis of square feet of space occupied. Personnel costs are allocated on the basis of number of employees. The departmental costs for operating departments are overhead costs. Okay. Predetermined overhead rates in the operating departments are computed on the basis of direct labor hours. Assume that the company uses direct method of allocating service department costs to operating departments. How much building and grounds costs would be allocated to Department A? Sige, isa-isahin natin. Kunin ko lang ulit yung problem dito para dito tayo mag-focus. Ako dito sa i-unsing ko to. Okay. So, isa-isahin lang natin. Ito, binilagay ko lang yung given, no? Square feet, 1,000, 3,000, 12,000. Pero ang sinasabi lang naman dito, ang tanong is, assume that the company uses direct method of allocating service department. How much building and grounds cost would be allocated to Department A? So, dito tayo kay building and grounds, no? Sabi natin, highlight ko lang siya, yan. Sabi natin kanina, pag direct method, so service department costs are directly allocated to operating department, no? Ang question lang naman sa atin, building and ground costs. Paano ba ina-allocate si building and ground? Sabi dito, the cost of building and grounds are allocated on the basis of square feet of space occupied. How much is the cost? 54,000. So you have 54,000. Using direct method, you have to allocate it between operating A and operating B on the basis of square foot or square feet, no? So square feet, total of Department A and Department B is 27,000. So dapat kunin mo ulit yung prorata. So that's 12,000 over yung total of 27,000 multiplied by 54,000. Ayun yung calculation. So operating Department A is will get 24,000. Operating Department B will get 34,000. So inallocate na natin yung building and grounds. So answer to uh, exercise 2A is 24,000 pesos, no? Ang tinatanong na naman is Department A. Okay? Sige. Few minutes muna to absorb. Pangalawang sample na natin to, no? Sample problem. Okay? So, kung indidiretso natin, no, personal department, i-allocate din natin. Sabi dito, paano ba ina-allocate sa personal department? So, personal costs are allocated on the basis of number of employees. So, number of employees, si personnel naman. personal department, no? So, number of employees ni Department A is 45, number of employees in Department B is 55, total is 100. So, again, iprorata mo lang ulit, no? So, 45 over 100, saan nakuha yun? Yan yung 45 employees in Department A. And then yung total na 100, multiply by the 200,000. So, allocate mo kay Department A, 90,000. And then allocate kay Department B, 110,000. Siguro para hindi nakakalito, para lang din may reviewer, gagawin ko is, save ko yung isa kanina. Yan. This is exercise 1. Exercise 2. Oh, para yan, para meron pa rin tayong okay. So, ito yung exercise 2A. Ito yung solution natin. No? Sige, let's now go to exercise 2B. Same problem. No? Assume that the company uses direct method of... tinapos ko na rin pala ito. Company uses direct method of allocating service department costs. The predetermined overhead rate that would be used in Department B would be closest to... sige. Ito naman, pinapakompute lang yung total overhead, predetermined overhead, no? Nalagay ko lang to dyan. Same problem, no? So, ang ginawa natin kanina, kinompute na natin yung total allocation ng building and grounds and then allocation ng personnel. So, therefore, total cost after allocation for Department A, so kinuha natin yung departmental cost niya, yung allocated cost from building and grounds, plus yung allocated cost from personnel. So the total is 764,000. Ngayon, for operating B, total cost niya initially is 800,000. Share niya from building and grounds sa 30,000 plus from personnel office na 110,000. Total is 940,000. Ngayon, pinapakompute lang yung predetermined overhead rate. Sabi dito, predetermined overhead rates in operating departments are computed on the basis of direct labor hours. So therefore, how much is your predetermined overhead rate for Department A? So that's 764,000, your total cost, divided by the direct labor cost na 76,000. So that's 10.05. Ito ngayon yung nire-require ng problem, no? Predetermined overhead rate that would be used in Department B. So that's 940,000 divided by 92,000, no? So that's your direct labor hours for Department B. So total is 10.22. So the answer to exercise 2B is 10.22. So hopefully that's clear enough. So that would be your direct method of service allocation. Kasi ang susunod na natin is, of course, yung step method. Sige. Kunin ko lang ulit to. Tapos illustrate natin ng dahan-dahan. This is exercise 3. 2C. This is 2A. And 2B. Alisin ko 'to para hindi ka malito. Okay. Ngayon proceed tayo dito sa exercise. 2C. Kunin ko yung same problem pa rin naman tayo. Pero this time, step cost na. O, sige ha. So, pagka pa rin malilito, i-introduce ko na ngayon yung step cost. So, in step cost, sa step cost method, ulitin ko kanina, ang direct method is yung service department. So, these are the service department, no? Service department. Sa direct method, yung cost ng service department are directly allocated to the operating departments. Okay? Yun yung yun yung direct method, no? Sa step method, even service department costs, binibigyan din ng share yung other service department, no? Pero dapat si problem will mention ano ba yung una, sino ba yung unang i-allocate. So in this problem, napansin mo, the cost of building and grounds are allocated first on the basis of square feet of space occupied. So in this case, si building and grounds, may cost siya na 54,000, no? Step method, even si personal office, personal department, magkakaroon siya ng share sa cost ni building. So, paano yun? So, kung kanina sa direct method, sa dalawa lang inallocate, so sa step method, sa tatlo na siya ina-allocate. On the basis daw na unang ina-allocate si building and grounds, so on the basis of square feet. So, ang total square feet nung tatlong departments ay 30,000. So, that's 3,000 for personnel, 12,000 for Department A, and 15,000 for Department B. Okay? So, in that case, yung 54,000 kailangan nating i-allocate dun sa tatlo. So, meron kang 54,000 multiplied by 12,000 over yung total ng tatlo, 30,000. So, that's 21,600 for Department A. And then, 54,000 multiplied by 15,000 for Department B over 30,000 yung total ulit ng tatlo. So, that's 27,000. So, may kulang pa, class, ha? Dahil 48,000 pa lang yan. The remainder will be allocated to the personnel department. So, that's 54,000 multiplied by 3,000 over 30,000. No? So, alisin ko muna to para hindi nakakalito. So, in this case, ito na ngayon yung total cost. Total cost after allocating building and grounds. Magkano yun? Siyempre, inallocate na natin si building and grounds. So, 0 na siya. Si personnel, from 200,000, merong additional 5,400. So, yan. Okay? Okay. So, hopefully, nakakasunod, no? Next ngayon, syempre, tutuloy na natin yung allocation. Meron ba tayong natitira? Si personnel. So, si personnel, paano nga natin inallocate kanina? Personnel costs are allocated on the basis of number of employees. O class, ang question, si personal department is a service department. Sabi natin 'di ba kanina, step method, even service department gets allocation from other service departments cost, no? So in this case, si personnel department ba kailangan niya pang bigyan si building and grounds? The answer is hindi na. Kasi the problem stated that building and grounds are allocated first, no? So hindi na natin bibigyan ng allocation si building and grounds from personnel kasi step, no? Step method. So inuna natin si building and grounds papunta kay personnel, operating A and operating B. So right now, ang total cost na ni personnel department is 205,400. So we have to allocate that 205,400 between Department A and Department B. Alisin ko to kasi dapat dito na lang siya. Yan. Okay. So, paano yun? So, meron kang 205,400 na i-allocate between Department A and B on the basis of what? Number of employees. So, dito ka pa rin. So, 100, no? So, 205,400 multiplied by 45. 45 is number of employees in operating Department A over 100. So, yung lang dalawa, no? Total ng dalawa. So, that's 92,430. And then, 112,000 for Department B. Ang tanong dito kasi sa problem, how much personal department costs would be allocated to Department B? So the answer is 112,970. Okay? So similarly, kung pinasolve sa atin yung predetermined overhead costs, so ganun pa rin, kukunin lang natin yung this should be 760 for 030. So pala nagbago dapat to. 764 030. So ayan. And 939,970. Okay. Okay, so that will be your predetermined overhead rate. O yun class, yun lang naman ang difference ng ng direct method. Ulitin ko, pag direct method, total costs of the service departments are allocated directly to the operating departments, no? But in a step method, even service department gets fair share from another service department cost, no? So depending on the allocation method. So in this example, si building and grounds, yung cost niya na-allocate between personnel, operating department A, and operating department B. Binigay din naman kung ano yung basis. Ang sabi, square feet of space occupied, no? O ngayon, ang kailangan lang tatandaan, the problem will always give this information, no? Hindi mo huhulaan kung sino yung una mong i-allocate, no? So hindi walang ganun. So lagi niya sasabihin sino yung una mong i-allocate. Tapos kung napansin mo, step by step yung ginawa natin. So inallocate natin. Kasi dito sa example natin, dalawa lang yung service department. But in reality, there could be a number of service departments, no? So, pwedeng 5 yan, pwedeng 6, or pwedeng 10. Ngayon, kailangan lang sabihin ng problem kung sino yung uunahin hanggang sa kung sino yung pinaka-last na i-allocate, no? So, step by step, kaya step down, no? Step method. Kailangan i-follow lang natin kung ano yung sinasabi ng problem.
This has been your instructor, Mark Gibson. Thank you for learning with us. See you in our next discussion. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!